Dallas Cowboys suffer tough loss against Detroit Lions. A call for focus and determination. This past week, the Dallas Cowboys found themselves in a crucial moment of the season, desperately needing a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. Coming off impressive victories against the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs, the Cowboys faced a daunting task as they traveled to Detroit to take on the Lions. Unfortunately, the defense that had shown promising improvements faltered, and the Cowboys fell to the Lions 44-30. It's tough to swallow as a Cowboys fan, especially after we've seen flashes of brilliance from our team recently. The defense's inability to contain the Lions' explosive offense was the main factor in this loss. But let's dig deeper, because Richard Sherman brought up an interesting point about George Pickens that has stirred up some debate among fans. Sherman called out Pickens for what he described as uninterested play, and it's hard to argue with that assessment. With over 1,100 receiving yards before this game, Pickens was expected to step up, especially with CeeDee Lamb sidelined. Instead, he managed just 37 yards on 5 catches, and there were moments when he simply didn't seem engaged. Sherman pointed out instances where Pickens appeared to be going through the motions, particularly on a crucial slant route that led to an interception. This leads us to an important question for Cowboys fans. How do you feel about a player who doesn't give full effort, especially in a critical game? Can we trust a player like Pickens to deliver when it matters most? As Sherman speculated, if Dallas were considering offering him a big contract, they'd have to seriously question whether he'll show up in tough times. The reality is, the Cowboys need players who are committed and ready to fight for every yard, especially as they look to bolster their roster for the future. This loss stings not just because of the score, but because it raises questions about the mentality of potential future stars. Now, let's hear from you. What do you think about Pickens' performance and the Cowboys' defense in this game? Comment, "Go Dallas Cowboys," below, and let's rally together. Share your thoughts along with your city. Do you believe the Cowboys can bounce back and make a strong push for the playoffs? Your opinions matter, so let's get the conversation started. CeeDee Lamb's statement. A warning to the NFL. This year has been a roller coaster for CeeDee Lamb, the star wide receiver of the Dallas Cowboys. Injuries and drops have marred his performance, but oh boy, did he show up in the game against the Kansas City Chiefs on Thanksgiving. Lamb caught 7 passes for 112 yards and a touchdown, reminding everyone just how potent he can be when healthy and in rhythm. After the game, he had a bold message for the rest of the NFL. This ain't the only game I'm about to do this in. I can promise you that. It's clear that CD has fire in his belly. He's not just making a statement for himself, but for the entire Cowboys team, which is surging at the right time. With the playoffs on the horizon, Lamb's confidence is just what we need to rally the team. It's one thing to perform well, it's another to do it with a chip on your shoulder, and Lamb is definitely doing just that. Now, as the Cowboys prepare to face the Detroit Lions on Thursday Night Football, fans are buzzing with anticipation. This matchup is crucial for both teams, and CD's performance will be pivotal. Can he keep this momentum going? With the playoffs looming, every game counts, and Lamb seems ready to deliver. So fans, what do you think? Is Lamb poised for a monster second half of the season? Comment "Go Dallas Cowboys" below, and let's hear your thoughts. Lamb's impressive stats this season, despite the challenges, have not gone unnoticed. He has surpassed the 100-yard mark 4 times, which is quite impressive, especially when you consider the competition within the team, like George Pickens, who has also been productive. It raises an interesting question. Who do you think is the more essential player for the Cowboys moving forward? As we gear up for this exciting matchup against the Lions, let's keep the conversation going. Share your city and your thoughts about the Dallas Cowboys in the comments. Are you feeling optimistic about this season? Where do you see the team going? Let's discuss.